Hi there, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be creating with my new August kit. I'll show you quickly what's inside it and then we're going to create in my new journal, which I'm really excited about. So this month in August, it's road tripping. It's all about your summer escapes, whether that be going off in the car, on the train, on the plane, wherever it is. This is the perfect trip to help you document your summer travels. So I'll go through things. I won't show you everything in the kit. This is just a little idea so you know what's coming, but you won't be shown everything, so it won't ruin all the surprises. So you get a little treat bag which is full of goodies. I will keep those a surprise. We've got a couple of little frames. I think I might use one of those maybe in a moment. We have got a cute little cello bag. I always use bits and pieces that you can reuse. So even the cute little cello bags you can reuse. I love that with the little clouds, and we've got some cute little tickets in there. Lots of tickets here. We have got a plain postcard which is for you to use your own imagination with. We do have a postcard swap this month. I have a monthly crafty club, my Patreon group, and we are doing a Patreon only creative postcard swap at the moment. So if you're interested in any of that, go and join the crafty club. It starts at just $1.99 a month, so it's not overly expensive, and there's loads and loads and loads of that's included even within that price. We have got some tickets, we have got some washi tape as well, we have got another cute little cello bag. These ones have also got little tickets, like little vintage tickets. These ones, they are super cute. We have got a little pocket, a little brown crafty bag there. If you've got any memorabilia or bits and pieces, this is where you want to include that. We have got travel stickers. We have got some sunshine tissue paper. I think I'm going to be using that in a moment. Love that. That will be really fun. Hopefully you'll have lots of sunshine on your summer travels. We have got some papers as well, some 6x6 papers, popping a little paper clip on there so you can use that as well. And then we've got kit papers as well. Oh, did I have the, yes. We have got, I've got two of these each. We have got some little clouds, and we've got these ones as well, the washi strips that you can cut out as well. So you've got quite a lot in this month's kit. Lots for you to play with and get creative with. I will be sending these the middle of August, so you have time if you want to go and subscribe to this kit, or if you want to buy a one-off kit. Both are currently available, so I will leave the links to those below. But right now I want to get creative with this because this is the first time I am actually working on this kit. I am going to be using my new trip journal. I want to carefully think about this, where things are going. I want to do them in order. So I want to do the drive going through the mountains when we picked up the car from the airport, but we did the night before the airport. So let's leave those. So I am going to do the page here. So I am thinking, I love the road tripping. This is the actual letter. You know, I said you could use everything. This is the letter inside the kit. So I want to use this because it was a very mountainous drive. We were so excited to see the mountains. Now I am thinking I wanted to use the postcard. I'm thinking about adding something to this page here. I've got this budget book. This was actually in my daughter's stuff that she went off to uni and she left loads of stuff, and we went through her things and she didn't need a certain amount and she said to bin that. But obviously, look at this. I took out her own things that she had filled out, but I was not going to bin that. That's so perfect. I might pop that on there. I love Snow White, but I don't need the Snow White, so I might actually pop that on here and add the road tripping down the side. I think that's what I'm going to do instead. I quite like the comments in that up there. Or the other thing is, do we leave? Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I love the illustration so much. I'm only going to stick on the top. Then that way we can still enjoy the illustrations. How about that? What a great idea. And then I could even use the back for journaling if I want to. I love that idea. Yay, that's such a cool idea. Right, so we are going to add road tripping. I was going to cut it, but no, let's tear it. Oh, I well and truly tore that. Obviously, you can just take yours from your box. I only ever stick down the top part, so it should be quite easy to remove. Let's pop that down there. Road tripping. Love that. The other thing I was going to do, I was going to show you, I wanted to work with this month's sketch. So this is going to be in the kit zine. We've got a large photo, postcard, something to pull the postcard out, and sunshine and journaling around. So that's what I am thinking of doing. I love the postcard, and I was thinking rather than a large photo, I was going to have a small photo, and I wanted to use the postcard for some hidden journaling, but it's a little bit on the large side. So what I might do, there's no rule to say that you have to keep the postcard as it is. I love the idea of the address because I can write where we're heading to. I might actually mark this off. Because I want it to, I've done this before and then it's too big. I want to see the road tripping. No, I've done it before and it's too small, and I wish I'd left it a little bit larger. So I am going to trim it like that. Then that way, yeah, I like that. That works out really nicely. I think that works out to be a really good size, and I can keep that for something else. Let's pop some tape on here. I find when you're doing journaling like this, you can never have enough space for journaling, never have enough pockets for memorabilia. So even if I don't actually add anything whilst I'm doing the journaling, it gives me choices for later on if I find something else. Or even like if I suddenly see a photo that one of the kids has taken, I've completely forgotten to print off, I can then add it afterwards. So let's pop this on here. And then we will add the postcard there. Yeah, I like that. That's actually worked out really, really well. And I want to add the car down there. These washi papers are so good. Oh, I like this. Date, place, time. Obviously, you can cut yours. I'm just choosing to stick mine, tear it because I like that added texture. Love that. Just make sure I can still pull that out. That actually works really well. Just realised that I've got to be able to, I can still lift that. This is a little bit on the long side actually. I'm going to just cut that so that it actually fits inside the journal. Love that. I really wanted to include the mountains because it was the mountains we were so excited to see. We flew into Munich airport and I was on high alert for those mountains. I could not wait until we got to the point where we started seeing mountains, and I was so curious as to when that would happen. Now I wanted to use some of the sunshines. Let's add the tissue. I used tissue paper, was it last month's kit? I think it was actually. It's something I really enjoy doing, especially the white backed one, because, oh, this is going to be perfect. Because you don't actually, or do we just have the one sun? Maybe let's just have the one. Yeah, because you don't really notice the white, and instead you just end up with the sun, with the design. So there, it's just so cool. I love that. So that is why I love tissue paper. It's a little bit like using napkins. So I'm going to pop that one there. We've got some cute little post-it notes in this kit as well. I might actually pop that like that. I've got to decide what's going in. Oh, I like that. Tell you what though, I want it to stick properly. So let's add some glue, not too much glue because I don't want it to stick down. Now on the actual sketch there is a little thing to pull out. I'm not going to add a chevron. Instead I think I am going to add a little ticket on here. I like this one actually. I'm going to pop that one on there. I think that will look really cute. Let's staple that on. Love that. Just cutting my photographs out. I think I might actually, I haven't done so well with the borders here. I'm going to stick this down here. I quite fancied using one of these. I really like that actually. Yes. Oh. Actually, I love that. We've got two of them. I'm actually going to stick it down on the reverse. Let's see how well this works. I think it just stands out a little bit better with my page. Let's pop that down there. Let's cut that out. That looks so cool. Really love that. I think that showcases it really, really well, doesn't it? Let's stick that down like that. And I think I love as well with this, you can see it's the car, you can see with the dashboard there. That is super cool. Now I have got photos of the children sleeping. They're not children, they're in their 20s. I'm going to pop them on the back of the postcard. They would not appreciate that being in full view and definitely not being on camera, obviously on YouTube, but it was just so sweet because they're older now. But it was our first holiday since 2019 because they've both gone off to uni and they lived very much their own lives now. But it felt a very special trip and I turned around and they were both asleep in the car and it reminded me of when they were little. So I did a selfie and the kids are in the back. So I did one Holly's side, one Louis' side, and it just really made me feel quite cozy and sweet. So I want to remember that. So I'm going to stick them both on the back of this postcard. There we go. So we've got the special little photo there. And then I've got another one here, which I am going to add a white border to this one. And then I think that one's going to pull out from there with the journaling on. So let's just add a little bit of white paper. Yeah, so if you're interested in the kit, I'll leave the link down below for you. I think I've got about 5 left at this stage. And if you decide to subscribe, you, oh, let's move that over a little bit. I didn't do that so well. You do get it a little bit cheaper as well. And I add extras as well for those that are kit subscribers as a little thank you. I'm liking how this is turning out. It's always exciting when you use a kit for the first time, and I didn't really have any ideas this time on what I fancied doing. I hadn't really had a chance to think about it. I think I might use this, but the reverse. Oh, I tell you what I could do. I actually tore this by mistake, but no, I don't think I will do that actually. So I'm going to pop this on here. We'll turn this into a little bit of a tag. And again, I kind of need to measure this because I want it to peep out. Place it in the center, more or less. So that this can then slide in and out. I'll tidy that up in a moment. Just want to check that it fits. Just about. I could have made that slightly larger actually. Let's ruffle up the edges because we're adding a little bit of texture to this page. Feels a little bit flimsy at the moment because it is only sort of for journaling, so let's add some bits and pieces. This is from the embellishment postcard, so I'm going to cut this like this. And we have got little trip. I want that to poke out the top. These are really cute to cut up. I love a little cut apartable type thing. I think they're really, really fun. So let's add the chevrons. And then we'll add the little trip as well. And I'm going to poke that over the top a little bit, just to make it a little bit taller. And then what I'm going to do is add my blue pen. I'm going to add some little dotted lines, and I think I might even get out a green pencil or something to colour it in, just so it looks like it's got a little bit of colour and that it's not just on the back of something and an afterthought. I'm just going to use a pencil. So anyone's got colouring pencils, so this is really easy to do. Sometimes just adding a little bit of colour is all you need. Love that. That is so, so perfect. Now, I was going to cut out a couple of these as well. Let's cut them out like this. These are going to be so fun. You do also, if you are a Kit subscriber, you get a code to download some bits, including these, for free. So you can use these as often as you want. You can just print them off, print them to any size, and use them over and over again, or even print them on something different like vellum. Love that. Right, I'm going to crack on with the journaling. I think we're nearly done. So I've done my journaling, which I'm happy with. Now, if anyone is like me, I hate seeing little bits, like I've got some of the writing, my journaling there. Whoops, I might end up needing a hot glue gun here. What I'm going to do is use these to hide that. Let's see if this works. Just tidy that up, because then I can do that on there. And that hides the journaling underneath, so it can't be seen. There we go, but that still pulls out. I've got this that pulls out, and I've also got this, so we can still see the original artwork underneath, which I am happy about. I am super chuffed with that. Let's have a look at the sketch that I used. So as you can see, we have got sunshine there. Instead of a large photo, I've got the pocket with smaller photos. We've got the reduced size postcard that pulls out, and I've got a little ticket instead of the chevron. And we've got a fancy edge down the side, and I've used the road tripping. I am so happy with that. Oh, I was going to add along the bottom here, date. Let's add the 26th of June, place, South Germany, and time, midday. There, I'm chuffed with that. I really hope you've enjoyed this one today, and I hope you're excited about the kit. It's going to create some amazing pages for you to document your summer trips or your little escapes, anywhere that you're heading off in the car, on the train. Let me know where you're going, any bus journeys. I'd love to hear. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.